And what if I told you that you could land $500 clients without cold calling, without awkward sales calls, and without even talking to anyone? Does that sound crazy? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I use AI and a simple already done website method to generate $500 per client over and over again. And the best part, you can do this even if you're brand new, have no tech skills, and you hate selling. In fact, it works even better if that is you. So stick around because I'm going to walk you through my entire process step by step. And at the end, I'll give you a free PDF guide with my exact remote video prospecting method that requires no cold calls, no DMs, no awkward conversations. In fact, you don't initially have to physically speak to anyone. So just leave a comment below and I will send you that PDF. Now, imagine this. You wake up tomorrow, you check your phone, and you see a $500 payment from a local business owner that you've never even spoken to. No sales calls, no chasing leads, no rejection. This is the same method that's helped me and hundreds of others in my community go from zero to consistent $500 to $800 and even more deals, even scaling some of them to over $10,000 a month, all using AI and a simple, repeatable process. In fact, this process that I'm going to show you today is one of the big reasons that I was able to just get a SaaSpreneur Platinum Award from Highlevel this month in October. That's when I'm shooting this video. So this award, if you don't know about it, comes when you actually help local businesses by selling high-level services. This is not for promoting Highlevel or anything like that. That's me with the founders of Highlevel right there. And today, I'm gonna pull back the curtain and I'm gonna show you the entire playbook on this method. So, what is the already done method? Well, it's very simple. We're gonna use Highlevel's new AI-powered website builder that they just updated and rolled out. This thing is amazing. I'm going to show you all about it. We're going to use that to set up a pre-built professional website for a local small business niche, something like plumbers, landscapers, roofers, electrician, you name it. Now, I find that the home services niche tends to respond a lot better to this particular strategy, but you could do this with any other niche as well. Then we're just going to use Google to find some local businesses in your area or anywhere for that matter that don't have a website or have a really crappy looking website. Then we're going to offer them your pre-built site at a super low, irresistible price, usually $500. We're going to tell them that we're just learning how to build websites. So we built this electrician website as a project and we just want to help a local business out. So they get a ready to go website, you get paid, and you never have to cold call or pitch. So one of the reasons this works so well is because you're not selling, you're helping. You're giving a business owner something they need that's already done at a price that's a no-brainer. And here's the best part. One of the biggest fears I hear from people that are trying to start an AI business online is like, well, what if they ask me, who have I worked for? Or who have I done this with? Or they just don't have any confidence because they don't have any proof or credibility to back up that they can actually help small businesses. Well, with the already done method, it's specifically designed to skip that, right? Because the website is already built. So there's never a question of, can you build a website? Do you know how to build a website? Who have you worked for before? Because they see exactly what they are paying for. You're lowering all the risk. There's no big upfront investment. There's no long sales process, no pressure. Plus, you're using AI to make the process fast and easy. So look, here is the proof. So these are some people I'm about to show you in our community who are closing deals in days, not weeks, using the already done method. Now, one thing I want to stress here is I'm not saying these are the results you're going to get or you're going to be able to do this quickly. All of these people put in the work. This is a real business model. This isn't some, get rich quick scheme. They actually put in the work. They did the legwork, and they closed these deals. So let me show you these. First up, there's David. Check this out. David sold a $500 website build, and he got them to pay $97 a month in a subscription. I'm actually going to show you how to add a monthly recurring element onto this service as well, so you can do this exact same thing. You can sell it for an initial price, get money up front, and still make recurring revenue every month. This is really one of the secret weapons of this approach. Here's Chandra. Sold a website to an electrician for $565. Here's Wendy. Just sold a website to a local contractor via the already done method. She got $699 for the site and $49 a month recurring. Right? Let's see. Next up is Thomas, Website Wind. He rebuilt someone's crappy website for $750. Here's Greg. Greg closed his second cash deal, so he got paid cash, $888 for a website build. He's also selling some additional services, which I'll talk about how you do that as well. And this is easily scalable. Look at this. Here's Jocelyn, who has upped her price for these things to $7,500 for a website redesign. Plus, she's got a potential $6K in search engine optimization, pay-per-click, and social media. It's a $4K for the retainer and $2K ad spend. The client is willing to pay $10K if we get them faster results. That's how quickly this can be scaled, and I'm going to show you all of that inside this video as well. So let's break down the exact steps that you can do to get this going for yourself. So step number one is if you don't have a Highlevel account, you're going to want to sign up for one. Now, I've worked out a special deal with Highlevel. If you sign up through the link you see in the comments below, you'll get a 30-day trial, something they don't normally do, a free trial with all the features. Plus, you'll get over $6,700 in bonuses from me, plus my AI profit snapshot. This is what that looks like. So you'll go to the link that you see in the description below, and this breaks down everything that you get inside the snapshot. There's a done-for-you agency website, some agency training, all of this. It's free. You just click this. There's no obligation. You sign up for a free 30-day trial, and you'll get all of these bonuses as well for doing that. So if you don't have Highlevel and you're not really sure what it is, Highlevel is an all-in-one AI marketing system. Not only does it allow us to manage our clients and all that stuff, but it gives us a lot of built-in AI services that we can sell on the back end of things. And I'll talk about that a little more in just a second. So first step, sign up for Highlevel. The second step is we want to go to Google and we just want to search for local small businesses in our area, in a niche, to see, is this even something that we can do? Is this something that we can generate income with in our area? And I have tested this in all kinds of different areas. So I feel very confident if you just open up a Google window right now and search in your area like I'm about to show you, you are going to be amazed at the opportunities in your own backyard. So we're going to do, let's do plumber. And I'm just going to pick Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's where I'm originally from. I can't spell Oklahoma there. So, Okay, so we're just going to search there. Now, you're going to see in these Google results, these are sponsored listings up here, right? But down here are the businesses in the local area. This first one is sponsored, but here's some others. So I'm just going to click on this More Businesses tab. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start scrolling down this list, and I'm going to look for plumbers that don't have this website thing here. So I'm going to scroll down. I see on this first page, they all have websites. That's okay. We're just going to scroll down to the next page. We're going to just keep going, and we're just going to go deeper and deeper like this. Now, this may take you a few minutes, but look, we're already starting to get one. Here's one. This plumber has no website. See, these two right here. So here's 2 potential leads. Here's 3. Here's another one, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here, let's see. Let's go to another one. So that's 7 leads in just literally 1 minute. And I could go through this list and I could just copy and paste these. Here's another one, 8, 9, 10. Like you can see there's a huge opportunity right here. I could just copy these into a separate document, and these are going to be my initial prospects that I'm going to reach out to this, right? So now we know, yes, this is a viable thing in this area. So now how do we get this going and build a pre-built website when we don't have any code skill or anything like that? I'm 52 years old. I am the least techie person on our team. So when you watch me do this, if I can do it, you can do it. So let's go over to Highlevel and I will show you how we do this. So I'm in my Highlevel agency account. So what you're going to want to do to get here is you are going to want to make sure that you enable the new AI website builder inside your Highlevel account. This is a brand new feature they just rolled out. So to do that, you have to be in your agency view, and you're going to go over here to settings at the very bottom, and you're just going to click on labs, which is down here at the bottom, labs, right? We're going to click on labs, and it's going to open up this feature, right? So you just want to toggle on the website builder if it's not ready already on. So I'm just going to scroll down through here, look for this. It might be under the sub account. And maybe it's already, oh, here it is, brand new funnel AI and website AI. So you're just going to want to make sure that this feature is activated, okay, by clicking this activate feature, and then you can select either all your sub accounts or the sub account you want to activate it in. So that's that, okay, so we want to make sure that that's enabled, right, and that we've got this turned on. Okay, so toggle brand new, confirm the terms and enable. Yep, company toggle funnel A on. So then you go over here to company and you just scroll down and you toggle this AI builder on down here, okay? All right, so once we have that on, then we can go to the sub account where we want to build our website. So I've got this demo account, Tom's Agency. I'm just gonna use that. Now, to create your first funnel, here's what we do. You're just going to go to over here on the side where it says marketing, or no, I'm sorry, sites down here in the left-hand menu. This is where all of the funnels and website stuff builds. Now, you're going to see that I'm in funnels right now, and there's a build with AI, but I don't want to build a funnel. I'm just going to build a single website. So I'm going to click on this website tab at the top. Now, this is brand new. This wasn't here before. You can see this is in beta. So this is a way to build a website using AI, all right? So we're going to click that. Oh, so first, if you don't want to use AI, you can do this as well. So if you click this plus blue button, new websites, you'll see that Highlevel has a lot of pre-built templates already. So let's say that we're doing plumbers, right? If I didn't want to use AI to build a site, I could just go here and I could use any one of these pre-built templates that Highlevel has in here. I mean, these are pretty good looking sites as well. We've used these and sold these a lot before the AI funnel builder was around, but you could do that as well. But I'm going to show you how to use the new Highlevel AI website builder to build a site so quickly. This is just crazy. This makes this method so much easier. Okay, so I'm going to click Build with AI, and it's going to open up a window here. You can see this is kind of like the initial Highlevel website builder, but it looks a little different. So one, on the left-hand side, there is this Ask AI, right? So this is actually the new feature, right? So we can put in the name of the website page, the business niche, the goal of the website, the target audience, what we're offering. Just click generate and it will generate a website. So let's just do, I'm gonna, let's see, let's just put in plumber demo site. I'm gonna select the niche. It's gonna be plumber. Oh, maybe there's just home services. I think these are just the lists we have here. So home services. What is the goal of this website? It's going to be to, let's say, book appointments, because actually we're going to sell, let's sell their products or services. And then our target audience is going to be individuals, consumers. And then what are we offering? We are offering a product service package, right? Now we can just put these things in and then we can just click generate. And it's working on the request. The AI is working on the request, and you're going to see it's planning next moves. It's got its to-dos laid out. It's actually telling you everything it's doing here. This is not just a typical AI box. This is actually an AI agent that has now become your chief web designer and is figuring out everything that you need to make this website that you just put in. Now, that is the assisted mode. I'm also going to show you another mode as well. And another thing that's really great about this is once it generates the site, we can edit it really easily using AI. And we can even give it specific images and URLs and tell it, make this site like this. And it will generate the site like that. It is like mind blowing. If you've, the Highlevel website builder made building websites easy already, but when you combine it with this AI, it like just blows everything away. So I'm gonna let this generate here. It's going. It's generating SEO titles and descriptions right now. That's another feature of this. It auto suggests and sets up all of the foundational SEO for you. You don't even have to know anything about SEO, and this site is going to be built with that as well. Now it's deciding the layout. It's generating the SEO titles and sections for that. Now it's going through 3, 4. Let's see what's happening here. And then, yep, I know this is going to take a minute, but I wanted to do this live so you can see just how amazing this is. So it's picking out the layout. It's doing all that stuff. Here it goes. Crafting the solution, drafting the text. It puts in all the copy. It puts in all the images. And also too, like, this is going to be a very generic site. But if we wanted to specifically target one of these businesses, like, we could use AI to generate a site that is not only pre-built, but is very custom to them. So think about this. Instead of just having a generic website here, we could be sending them a pre-built website that already has their business name, information about their services already filled in. Like, it already looks like it has been completely built for them. Talk about leading with value, right? We've built an entire website already customized to them. They're going to think we spent hours, maybe a week or more doing that. And yet we were able to generate that thing using AI super duper quickly. And once we sell this to a small business, then we can just make some small edits and get them to even more customized for them, right? And it doesn't take a lot of time on our part. Now, let me talk about this. While this is generating, I want to talk for a minute about, let me pull this over here, the PDF that you're going to get when you leave a comment below. Because you may be thinking, Tom, well, what you're saying there is, how am I going to sell this, right? So look, when you leave a comment below in this video, I am going to send you this PDF This is my pre-built prospecting strategy. And what's really great about this strategy is it is a remote process. We don't have to, we don't actually have to physically talk to anyone, because what we're going to do is we're going to create some simple little, I use Loom for this. You can use the free version of Loom, but you just create a simple little screen share video showing them this amazing website you built. And I've got the entire script in here for you. There's even an example of the video right here. So look, I'll just open this in Google Chrome. This is an example video of one of my students actually closing. I think he sold this for $1,500, this pre-built website. So you'll see exactly how he did it in this video as well. But I show you all of that. Here's the exact script, the value proposition. You don't have to figure out anything. All you have to do is just follow along with the script. And again, we just use Loom to record these. I also talk about the template variables, and there's other stuff in here as well. Subject lines that get opens, email body, copy template, everything is in here for you. So you do not need to figure anything out. Here's also a follow-up email sequence that you can just paste in. And with Highlevel allows you to automate all of this. You can just paste these email sequences into Highlevel, send them out automatically. Super, super easy. So this will give you an entire system that you can do here right from the start. So again, if you want this PDF, all you have to do is leave a comment, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment below this video, and I will get you a link to that PDF as well. All right, let's go over here. Look, here it is. It has created our site, right? Now, if we want to preview our site, we can just click this little eyeball, and here is trusted local plumbers near you. It's just created a landing page for services, right? So a very clean, nice looking modern website. You can see copies, pictures, all of that stuff already added in here. Now, if I want to edit this, it's really, really easy. I can click on here and I can say, let's see, give me a better headline. Use the business name, Tom's Plumbing. Oops. Let me just type this in. Use business name, Tom's. I hit the wrong button there. Plumbing. So it will actually change and edit all of these things as well. Now over here is also your normal menu for editing things in the website as well, right? So it's processing the requests, it's getting the details, but it will update these individual things for you as well. Okay, so we could actually build an entire custom site, right, for this. So let's say that we find an electrician site that we like. Okay, so let me show you this feature because I think this is freaking killer. Let's go back and let's go to the first page here and let's look at the guy who's showing up number one. If we go to their website and we're like, oh, we like this website, right? Well, we can just copy this link and we can go back to our AI email builder. I don't know why I was having such a hard time doing that. And we could just say, it's refining the results. It's still working on this part, but I could take this off and I could say, make this website more like this one. And I can just paste in the URL and hit send, and it will actually start to make the website look like this. So we can use images, we can use URLs. I mean, this makes building a website so easy, and you can see with the drag and drop builder, all that stuff, it's doing all of these things for me right now. We're not gonna wait for this to finish off because we've got a lot more to talk about. So let's talk about how we actually close these deals and we scale this out. So I mentioned before, one of my preferred ways, especially if you're new, is to just reach out with a very simple, authentic, non-salesy message. What I used to do when I was getting started is I would reach out to people and say, hey, I'm learning how to build websites. And one of the projects I had to do was to create a plumber's website. But I'm not a plumber. And so now I have this plumbing website. It's all built. It's completely done. I thought, well, if I could have you check it out, right? Maybe you could check it out. And if you like it, then I could sell it to you for a very, very low price. A website like this would normally cost, $1,500 to $2,500, but you could have it for just $500 and it's already done. I'll even make some edits for you and put your own custom information. You can check it out. Here's the link. So that is our prospecting process. And again, like I showed you with the PDF, I use little videos to do that. So typically I will send out an initial email that says, hey, I noticed you don't have a website. The reason I'm emailing you is because I'm learning how to build websites. Do you mind if I send you a quick little video showing you the site? And then if they say yes, I make the video and I send it to them, right? So now, once we've reached out to these businesses, right? When someone says yes, we just make minor edits. So what do I mean by minor edits? Well, we can add their logo. We can add their specific services. And it's usually I tell them they only get 3 rounds of revisions. So we can change little things like colors and stuff like that to make them fit more of their brand. And then we just hit publish. It's super duper easy. And again, we can use the AI to do all of that as well. So here, look, I'm just going to go back because the AI has finished this. You can see that it's made updates to this site based on the link that we put in there, which is really, really awesome. And again, to edit any of this stuff, it's really easy. You just click on the item and then I can do things like this. And now I've changed that headline, super duper easy. And whenever I'm ready, I can just hit publish. So it'd be really easy to make a custom site to a specific business, right? I mean, this looks amazing, right? So Highlevel's new AI website builder makes this even easier because you can use it to generate headlines, taglines, service descriptions in seconds. You want to rewrite this? No problem. You just tell the AI, rewrite this paragraph, and it will rewrite this paragraph, right? If you want to swap out images with royalty-free stock, you can do that. Or let's say that you want to generate your own images. Well, you can generate AI images as well. So you can click, there's a button where you can just go on the images and you can generate using AI, right? These are some stock images are included, like you can get images from Unsplash or Pixabay. These come with Highlevel. So like if this is just free, so if I just put in plumber, it will pull up a bunch of plumber images that I can use. These are royalty-free images. But if I want, I can just click on this little robot right here and I can create my own image using AI. So you can see how easy all of this stuff is, right? And then if I use my remote video prospecting method, I don't have to deal with any cold calls. There's no awkward DMs or conversations. I'm only talking to people that are interested. So here's how you can scale this from one deal to 3, 5, 10 or more per month without burning out and having to do a bunch of grinding work. So once you've closed your first deal for $500, here's how to scale. First, you just rinse and repeat. You just keep doing what you're doing. But once you close 3 total deals, raise your price to $800. Then just keep doing what you're doing. And once you close 3 more deals, raise your price to $1,000. Now, if you're like, well, look, there's just not that many plumbers in my area. No worries. You can target other niches. You can do the same thing with electricians, with roofers, with HVAC, with any of those. I mean, there's a lot of home services niches, handyman. You just change niches. You can even target other cities. But here's the thing. Now you've got 6 to 9 paying clients. So you have traction. You now have credibility. You have a portfolio. This will grow your confidence And now you can start to raise your prices as you see fit. I usually recommend every 3 to 5 sales until selling the website becomes difficult, right? When they don't see the value in that, then maybe you stick at that price. Now, you can also supercharge this whole thing and not have to sell as many websites by upselling additional services. So you can upsell things like Google Business Profile Setup, social media posting, review management, AI chatbots, and all of these you can use Highlevel for. So look, if I wanted to do social media setup for a client, I can go in here to the social planner. Highlevel has an AI that helps me create the social media images, the posts. It even posts them automatically for me. So I can use Highlevel to fulfill that service, and I can get an additional, I don't know, $199 to, depending on how many posts you're making, it could be over $1,000 a month just to run their social media for them. And I can do it all from Highlevel and automate all the tedious tasks of posting, creating the content, and all that stuff. So that's how we can do social media. Very soon, Highlevel is going to have an AI Google Business Profile Optimization feature. So we'll be able to do that directly from in Highlevel as well. Review management can be done all from inside Highlevel too. We can set up automations. We can automate setting up review replies, things like that. They are also in here as well. So you can do a lot of stuff with reviews, different things like that. I'm trying to think. I don't remember off the top of my head where those are. But anyway, you can do review management and all that stuff directly in Highlevel as well. And of course, AI chatbots. We can do that from in Highlevel. We can create them. They've also getting ready to roll out this awesome feature, the Agent Studio, which I just did another video on. So if you check the videos on my channel, I have a video on how to sell social media to clients. I also have a video on the Agent Studio. So you'll see some other trainings on this channel. If you're interested in this stuff, you should check those out, right? Now, the other thing, which is a really natural way to upsell this entire this process, is hosting maintenance to your potential clients. So that is what I think, if you saw Wendy, that's what she's doing here, right? She's charging $49 a month because when somebody has a website, they need a place to host it. Now, normally you would have to pay for a hosting company, but these websites are hosted directly in Highlevel. They live right here inside this website's section. So it doesn't cost you any additional money to host the site. It just comes with your Highlevel subscription, but you can charge these clients anywhere from $20 to, depending on what you're doing, $99 a month for hosting. So why would somebody pay you $99 a month for hosting? Well, maybe they need frequent changes to their website. And so each month they're sending you changes and you're filling those out. Maybe you're creating regular backups and all that stuff, which Highlevel does automatically. So they're just basically paying you to be their web host provider, their website person. But again, because of Highlevel and all the amazing stuff it does, you don't really, you just use AI for a lot of that stuff, and a lot of it's automated in there. So this is how you build recurring income, offering hosting, maintenance, or monthly marketing. Again, you can go anywhere from a small fee, like you saw Wendy do here for $49, or you could go to large fees where you're doing a lot of other stuff as well. So this is exactly how people in our group are building real sustainable businesses without ever cold calling or chasing leads. But again, you don't have to take my word for it. Remember, here are some screenshots of the wins that people served in our group. And again, I'm not saying this is what you're going to do and you're not going to do this, be able to do this. I'm not saying you'll be able to do this quickly, but these people put in the work. They just followed the process. They didn't overthink it. They didn't try to do their own thing. They just did what I showed them to do, and they closed deals. Anyone, I think, can do this if they put in that amount of work and effort. And then, of course, Jocelyn, who's just crushed it with this amazing deal right here. In fact, we have a Facebook group of over 20,000 members that share wins like this, what they're doing. It's a great place to ask questions, get support, and talk about this every day. So in the link in the description of this video, there's a link to that Facebook group. So if you want to see more, join the free Facebook group. The link's in the description below. Okay, are you ready to try this for yourself? Well, here's what you do next. Leave a comment below and I will send you my free PDF guide with the exact remote prospecting method I use to land clients for this. No cold calls, no sales calls, no initial talking to anyone. Second, like this video and subscribe for more step-by-step AI business strategies. Third, check the description for links to my free training, the Facebook group, and the 30-day high-level free trial. If you have questions, drop them below. I read every comment and reply personally. Remember, you don't need to be a tech expert. I am not a tech expert. You don't need to be a sales pro. I am not a sales pro. And you don't need to cold call. You just need the right method, the right tools, and the willingness to take action. So I can't wait to see your first win. Share it in the comments or join the Facebook group. Share it there. Again, leave a comment. I'll get you that PDF of my remote video prospecting method. Let's go. Stay safe out there. Practice aloha, and I will see you in the next video.